to see the interest. The people are really hungry to receive, and like you can have various kinds of workshops and things here, seminars for people. If you knew the language, you could offer a lot of things to the people, and they would respond, because in many ways their life is very simple. They have just farming, and they have nothing else for entertainment. They have farming, and they get together for various kinds of social functions with families and in the community, and they sit around up at the marketplace and talk with people. But they can, some of even the marketplace, there's a TV or two up there that they can watch. But most families wouldn't have a TV. There's a few of them do, like some of the teachers, and that might have a TV. And they you can pick up a program, one station up here. And actually, I was sort of surprised. I was in someone's home, and it wasn't, was fairly clear, but you only have the one, you don't have much options anyway with the thing. I really don't miss it, not having the TV, it's fine. We have the radio there, but sometimes it's hard to adjust that radio we have with the dial. To be able to focus on a shortwave, to be able to get exactly, you have a fine tuning there too. But this morning I got a hold of BBC from England. Very, very clear came in, so I marked it to exactly where it was on the dial, and see if I can locate that place again. But it's good, nice to get some news from outside. The newspaper here, we hadn't been receiving the newspaper for about 3 weeks or a month, because one of the shops here was bringing in the newspaper somehow or other. They quit because the newspaper, they wouldn't take the ones that were left over, weren't sold, and so she wasn't making any money, so she stopped getting them or something. So, hello. Hey, Nikwega. Ikotongi. I was just interrupted there by Alice, a lady who lives down below here. It's sort of funny, the simplicity of things. Like, and she's a teacher, but I was saying, what are you? She was trying to say what I was doing here with this little tape recorder. She didn't know what I was doing. She thought I was just speaking Kimeru, and I said, no, I'm and Nengwaria, Gechunku. I'm speaking white. I'm speaking European, and I said, I'm sending this to my mother. Gotoma, Gotoma tape, nja, home, And she said, is it reaching there? No, I said, well, when I'm finished, I send it. I send it. She thought maybe it was some kind of a telephone or something that I was using, I think, Yeah. So that's sort of they have no experience with anything technology at all. It's just, even the headmaster down at the secondary school said he was going to have to come up and see if he could get some basic computer lessons from me, because they hope to maybe sometime get a computer down at the high school, for things. So, but they have no experience at all. They wouldn't have a computer in this whole area. And even I was just saying, even with the marriages that I had, after the marriages I had down at Igandeni, there was we had them come to sign the bouquet, sign the register. Well, I would say, and this is not at all joking. There's I would say about over half of the couples, either one or other of the parties, did not know how to spell their own name, to write their own name. Like, they would basically print it. They wouldn't sign it. They would print their name. They would try to, very slowly, like with a pencil, or a pen, just print their name. And the majority of them did not know how to spell their name, what the spelling of their own name was. And so some of them even, they certainly, either they would try to look up above where I had spelt it and try to copy, or they would just try to put something down. And very often it was, most of them have chosen, and now as their Christian names, they would choose some some English name, you know. So you'd have like names like, well, a lot of them are called names like Mercy, and then when they say it too, it's always Mussy. And I didn't know what that was for the beginning, Mussy, but it's Mercy, is how they spell it, Mercy, and charity, and faith, and purity. Lots of words like that they would use, I guess, probably from the early missionaries. Their names are called that. Or they would be called, now some of them are called Alice, like this lady that went by here, and Joycey, and what else? Nancy Kagendos, Nancy's, and then the fellows would be called, Stephen, and Franklin, and a number of Kenneths, different names like that they would choose, but they wouldn't know how to spell, or Phyllis, or Felicity, and boy, sometimes people come and they're asking for a baptismal card, and they say their name, and you cannot understand what they're, you can't figure out what that name could be, and like there was one, hey, hello Joseph, how are you? Yeah, so that was Joseph. He's another neighbor going down the road here. Well, Damwega. Are you well? How are you doing? Damwega. Oh, I'm doing well. Buega. Go well now. So basically all these little greetings. I got that part down, but that's about the only thing. Gradually you start to, a few things come